The United Nations is grateful for Canada's announced contribution to peacekeeping operations, but the hard part, the where, how and when, has yet to be negotiated, leaving some concerned about the details. There are plenty of elements within what the Prime Minister announced that I think are going to be very useful, said one UN official who spoke to CBC News on condition of anonymity. In terms of where individual units and personnel will deploy, that's always been the most difficult part of the discussion. The package put forward by Ottawa includes specialized equipment and training, as well as a rapid response force of up to 200 soldiers with tactical equipment that could respond to threats against UN operations. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made the announcement Wednesday at an international peacekeeping summit in Vancouver attended by defense ministers from around the world. It has been difficult to get to this point, and obviously we are all keen to get a meaningful contribution from Canada as soon as we can, said another UN official who has been privy to the discussions since Ottawa pledged up to 600 Canadian Armed Forces personnel and 150 police officers more than a year ago. We waited, and waited and waited. The capabilities that Canada has would be fantastic in peacekeeping, said the official. If we can get a high-end capability without too many caveats, of course we would welcome it. Canada says discussions with the UN will begin immediately and could last for months. It's all part of what the UN's Oliver Ulick calls the complicated global puzzle of peacekeeping. Ulick is chair of Strategic Force Generation at the Department of Peacekeeping Operations, DPKO. His team is responsible for matching contributions with gaps in the field. The air assets that could potentially be provided would be extremely important, says Ulick. We have a severe shortage of helicopters in some of our missions. Canada is offering an aviation task force of Chinook and Griffin helicopters. The Griffin can be configured as an attack helicopter if required. The UN's mission in Mali is desperately short of helicopters at its bases in the northern city of Kidal, which has been repeatedly attacked, and in Timbuktu. DPKO and allies such as France have been openly pushing for Canada, with its expertise and its francophone soldiers, to contribute to the mission. Many hope that option is still on the table. As first reported by CBC News, Canada is also offering AC-130 Hercules to the UN's logistics base in Entebbe, Uganda, which could be used to transport equipment and personnel on missions in South Sudan, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and possibly Somalia. DPKO's needs are well known to member states. The department regularly puts out a public capability requirements report listing current and expected gaps. But Trudeau said peace operations have drastically changed since former Prime Minister Lester B. Pearson proposed a unled peacekeeping force during the 1956 Suez Crisis. Canada says it is applying an innovative approach to a stagnating UN goal to increase the number of women in peacekeeping. It includes a $6 million UN contribution towards improving the suitability of mission conditions.